Hello, Madridistas, and thanks for joining us on today's interesting episode as we talk you through some very important updates at Real Madrid. Kickstarting with today's agenda, Zinedine Zidane reflects on Real Madrid managerial stint as he claims the bigger the club, the bigger the egos. We are going to talk you through that on this episode, and shortly after that, we are going to quickly turn our attention elsewhere as Newcastle United are reportedly interested in Real Madrid defensive target Juan Lu Sanchez, with just 20 years of age and currently plays straight with Sevilla in the La Liga Sport. We are going to be talking you through that as well on this episode, so please stay tuned right up to the end. Do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification bell so you do not miss on our next update. In the zenith of his football mastery, Zinedine Zidane propelled Real Madrid to incredible heights, proving to be elegance personified. After creating history as a player, he went on to shatter more records during his managerial stint at the Spanish capital, collecting innumerable accolades and most famously winning Champions League 3 consecutive times. Now speaking on the Squeak show via Mundo Deportivo, Zidane touched upon several topics related to the world of football. Hence, once being part of the dressing room as a player, Zidane was no stranger to what goes on behind closed doors after becoming a coach, acknowledging the fact that managing egos is part and parcel of the job at big clubs. He said, "You know how it is. The bigger the club, the bigger the egos in the locker room, and you have to deal with it. I liked to do it too because you have a past and the guys respect it. And if you can have chemistry with them and if they like what you want to do because of your message, the better." Speaking on the style of football he praised, the World Cup winner accentuated training with the ball. "I always liked the game. I always liked playing. I always trained them with a ball. They didn't run around the field. Yes, it is important to run, but with a ball," he said. "They like that. What I did as a coach is what I liked to do when I was a player. I needed a ball and for you and me to share something, to have fun," he remarked. Prior to his stint with the first team, Zidane took up coaching at Real Madrid Castilla, where he served for 2 years until being appointed as the head coach of the senior squad in 2016. Speaking on the difference he observed coaching the youth players and those from the first team, Zidane claimed the exchange of views was something he appreciated. "I started training with Castilla, with the young players, and with the young players you are Zidane. They look at you like that, so when you talk nobody says anything. They say yes, 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 yes. We didn't exchange views and it was hard for me because I need to exchange. Maybe they were impressed. When I looked the reins of the first team, there were a real conversation. It looked like I found out who I was, but I loved it." Having concluded with that, we are going to quickly turn our attention elsewhere as Newcastle United have been linked with a move for Real Madrid defensive target Juan Sanchez. A report from Fichajes claimed that Newcastle are keeping tabs on 20-year-old Sevilla defender and they will have to face competition from Spanish giant Real Madrid. Real Madrid are keeping tabs on the 20-year-old as well, and they are eyeing up a move for him as a potential replacement for Daniel Carvajal. The Real Madrid defender is in the twilight years and they will have to replace him adequately. The 20-year-old could prove to be a quality long-term acquisition for them, and it remains to be seen whether they can agree on a deal with Sevilla in the coming weeks. The Spanish outfit will want to hold on to their prized prospect, but Real Madrid have the financial resources to tempt them with a lucrative proposal. The defender is likely to be tempted when a club like Real Madrid comes calling. Meanwhile, Newcastle United need to add more quality and depth in the fullback areas as well. Kieran Trippier is in the 30s and Newcastle must look to plan for a future without him. Sanchez would be a superb acquisition. The 20-year-old would get to continue his development with ample game time at the Premier League club if he joins them. The Magpies are currently competing in the UEFA Champions League, and there could be an attractive destination for the young defender. Newcastle manager Eddie Howe has a proven track record of nurturing young talent, and he could help Sanchez fulfill his tremendous potentials. Both Newcastle and Real Madrid have the financial resources to get the deal done, and it remains to be seen where the 20-year-old ends up. Real Madrid are undoubtedly the bigger club and a more attractive destination, but Newcastle have the ambitions project and at their disposal, and they might be able to attract the youngster with a lucrative proposal as well. It will be interesting to see how the situation develops. Newcastle might have to secure Champions League qualification to attract elite young talent like Sanchez, and it still remains to be seen whether they can finish the season strongly. So having talked on that, we have come to the end of this episode. Thanks for following us right up to the end. See you next time, and Hala Madrid to us all.